So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. Here's the tutorial of Kingdom Hearts 1. We move around a little bit, platforms rise, powers sleep within us, and we're told to choose and to jump. But what do we choose? Well, the sword has the power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. The wand has the power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. The shield has the power of the guardian, kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. What does any of that mean? Well, the choices kind of just do what you would expect. The sword lets you be more attack focused, shield defense focused, wand magic focused. But to be more specific, they alter your starting stats, and in some cases, your endgame stats. Now, on screen is a starting defense, strength, MP, and AP stats, and in the last column is your endgame max item slots available. The wand will provide you one extra max MP stat, and your max MP in Kingdom Hearts 1 determines your magic stat. So while you can later craft defense, strength, and AP boosting items, the max MP and max item slot stats are something that will affect even a maxed out level 99 Sora. So keep that in mind when making your choice. Another thing to note is what weapon you sacrifice only makes a slight impact on your starting stats, so don't need to worry as much about the sacrifice. Because what is probably most important with your weapon choice is how they alter your ability tree and when you learn certain abilities. On screen is the chart for the final mix version of when you get abilities. So Sword gives more powerful combo modifier abilities early on, like Sliding Dash, Slap Shot, and acquire Blitz the earliest. You also get Lucky Strike, Jackpot, and Leaf Bracer at the latest. Wand gives more magic-related abilities like Ripple Drive, MP Haste, the earliest, but also gets Blitz and Second Chance, the latest. Shield gives a really early Slapshot, Guard, Lucky Strike, Leaf Bracer, and Second Chance, but you also miss out on Aerial Sweep, MP Haste, Ripple Drive, and MP Rage until the late game. The average player will be around level 50 by the time that you beat the game, so consider everything past that point you might not be getting by the time you fight the final boss. Sword is overall a really solid option for the base game. You get Slapshot, Sliding Dash, Hurricane Blast, Blitz, and even Second Chance by the time of the final boss. But if you value doing optional bosses, synthesizing, getting to level 99 or 100, Sword's probably the worst choice. No Lucky Strike or Jackpot until really late will make grinding a lot more frustrating. And it's also the only choice that doesn't give endgame benefits in terms of stats. Wand is probably the best choice for a level 1 run, and one of the better choices for a max completion run. The extra MP is super important for a level 1 run and can help against the endgame super bosses. But in the base game, it'll be somewhat tough, because you're missing out on Slap Shot, Blitz, Sliding Dash, and especially Second Chance. Shield is overall a really solid middle ground safe choice. It's good for endgame content with that extra item slots. Good for the base game, especially if you're worried about dying. Second Chance and Leaf Bracer are amazing at just keeping you alive. And you still get solid combo modifiers, Slapshot and Sliding Dash, as well as a really early Lucky Strike to just help with synth items to help you out. Probably still be missing out on Blitz, MP Haste, MP Rage by the end of the game, but outside of magic stuff, it'll be relatively well-rounded. And as a reminder, every choice gets every ability by level 100, which is why Shield and Wand can thrive more on level 100 files. So it really just matters what your goals are. Are you trying to just play and beat through the main game, or are you trying to 100% complete it, or somewhere in between? Unlike what some people may say, each choice is a good choice, it just depends on what you want. Well, now that we've chosen our weapon, everything falls apart! Well, we say hello to Cinderella, and we learn how to fight. We get swallowed up by some darkness, and then we find a door. We see a chest, we see some boxes, we kill some boxes, kill some barrels, and that is how you open a door. So Selphie, Tidus, and Wako are asking some cryptic questions, and this determines your level curve. Your adventure beginning at dawn means you'll level up quicker until about level 40, and then you'll start leveling up slower. Dead of night means you'll level up slower until around level 40, and then you'll level up quicker. Midday is essentially just the middle between those two choices. Here's a quick little table showing the experience you need for every 10 levels. My basic recommendation is just to figure out your goals. Do you want to just beat the game, or do you want to get to level 100? If you're aiming for level 100, picking Dead of Night will make it the quickest. If you're aiming just to beat the main story, maybe go for Dawn, because you'll have an easier time for the majority of the game. Or just pick whatever, because no matter what you pick, if you want Donald to be level 100, he'll always need more experience than you. So good luck farming! Oh, we're back here again. Hello, Aurora. We learned some stuff. We kill some folks. We save some games. We climb some stairs. We realize the stairs disappear behind you. Realize you can never go back. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Alright, our first boss battle. My recommendation is to kill him. Well, actually, some neat tricks is you can reflect his dark balls back at his face for lots of tech points. Climb up his arm, smack him in the face for lots of tech points. You can just chill on his shoulder for style points. Either way, he shouldn't be too difficult, and if for some reason he is too difficult, well, there are no repercussions to dying. Except the ominous music keeps playing. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. Oh, that was all just a dream.
Yeah. Alright. Good night, everybody.